If you want to learn how to make passive affiliate income while still helping local businesses grow their business, then stick around because I'm going to cover all of that in this training. And if you stick to the end, you're going to see how you can actually download pre-done templates for you ready to go and how to install them as well. First thing we're going to need is we're going to need a Facebook business page. Okay, right, so if you don't have one of these already, then it's very simple to do. We just head over into here, let's all those different pages. We want to create a page, and we're just going to go for, and we're going to call it the same as what we did before, so we're just going to call it local services, local service. Right, next thing you're going to need to add a profile picture, and again, the simplest way to do that is to head over to Canva and just create a new one. Very simple and straightforward to do, so we're going to do that very quickly right now. Right, so we're over on Canva, and all we want to do is we want to create a Facebook cover. So we're going to go for one of these, and we're just going to select something which looks okay. We might as well go for something straightforward. Let's go for that one. I'm just picking stuff out here, so we've just got an image. There's nothing exciting or amazing that we need to do. So I'm just going to copy in what we had. Oh, come on, man. Let's get that. Paste. Of that, paste that in there again, and this time delete that bit, and you can put your web address in there. If you have a web address, then I recommend you use it, so it goes onto that. And we're just going to get rid of that image as well, just because that was a watermark image. Right, so download that, wait for that to download. All very exciting. And you can get these professionally done if you want, up at fiverr.com if you want. Very simple, very straightforward, very cheap to do. And we're going to upload that into here. And hopefully if we've got the sizing right. Now, sizing can change with Facebook sometimes, so it's worth going ahead and looking on Google to find out which one. And you know what? I think that was probably the wrong bit, so we want to do that again. Cover photo. Does it like it? Does it like it? And no, we're not going to add online bookings. We don't need that. We're just putting it together. Okay, right. So that's not too bad. Probably worth altering that around a little bit. Just being overly crazy on this. Update, upload photo. Just want to play around with this, see if it will let me play around with it, because sometimes you can move it around a bit, or if it's just going to basically just stick it in the same place. There we go. Wonderful, that is what I was aiming for. Cool. Alright, so now we've got our business page set up. It's really straightforward, very, very straightforward to set up a Facebook business page, but we do kind of need that if we want to run ads. So another thing that we want to do is we're going to have, we're going to need to set up the Facebook pixel for it and all that fun stuff. So we'll get on with that in the next video. But like I said, this is the starter, and this is sort of like what you need if you want to run your business on and have a business presence on Facebook itself as well. You're going to need this. And you're going to need this to run ads if you are running ads for other people, okay? So very simple, very straightforward. All right, so now we need to create a Facebook pixel if we're going to run ads for our customers, but also they're going to also need to create a Facebook pixel if they don't already have it. So we're going to go into Business Manager, and we're just going to create that. Now, some of these processes may change over time, so a simple search on Google to find out the latest way of doing it is very simple and straightforward. So like I said, we're going to head over here, we're going to click that button there, And then we are going to go ahead and say we want to go on web, hit get started, and we want a Facebook pixel. And then we're going to name it. So in this case, we're going to put test, and we don't want to bother about that bit yet, so we can always create stuff for it. So that should now create us a Facebook pixel itself. So I would normally opt in to go for adding the pixel code to the website manually. That's just me. That's how I like to do it. So that's kind of like how else we do this. And of course here as well is showing you a partner integration, so you can get it into various different things. So I'm going to go for manual, and I want to copy the code. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that into, that's like a base code. So that is like to tell Facebook, hello, this is where we are. And I would normally put it at the right at the top of the funnel. So we're going to head over to a funnel now, which we can use and put a Facebook pixel on. All right, so here I am in Clickfunnels. And if you remember, I copied that base code, and now I want to put it in so that it's going to appear on every page of the funnel. Now I've just picked a restaurant one that, you know, it's just one of the templates that you can download within that section. So I'm going to head over to settings. So I want to make sure the actual Facebook pixel fires on every page, and I'm going to add it in to the header tracking code. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, save and update. And now when I preview the page, I just open that in a new tab. That should now have the Facebook pixel on. So just make sure you can see that. There we go. That's the pixel I just set up, which is just called test, and it's page view, and that is recording. So that is all cool and the gang. Now, if we go over to the actual second page itself, which would normally be your thank you. Now we want to add a different bit of code, but directly onto the page, because we want to tell Facebook who has actually got to that second thing. Now you might be arguing, well, what's the point in that? But this is to do with how we actually put our funnels together. And of course, it's going to be useful for us going forward when you actually want to set up Facebook pixels for clients or businesses, if you want to run ads for them further down the line as well. So we're just going through this procedure so you can kind of see the differences and how it all works. So if I look at this page now, it should have, you can see that it's got a lead on there. So it's actually got that in the code already. So let's just go back and check. Because it may be that I've already put this on. Which would make a terrible example, obviously. So I'm going to tracking code, going to footer code, and there is that bit of code there. Now, if I cut that off, I'm going to hit save, and go back to this page here, which did have the pixel on. I'm going to refresh that, and that the pixel should have disappeared. There you go, that's gone grey. It just doesn't show it. So if I go back to where we were going, so we go forward, and I don't really want advanced matching options and all that gubbins. I'm just going to add a event using code. Facebook just wants you to go ahead and put all this cool stuff in, which is nice and lovely, but essentially what we need is just something that tells us it's a lead. So we're going to scroll down to where it says that. In fact, what I might do, which might be so much easier, is just to copy the code and actually put it under this video. So I think I'll do that. But it's all in here anyway, so the custom trackings and what you're supposed to be tracking and everything is here, and that is where you would put it in to your page, or your thank you page if you like. So you head back to the thank you page, go to tracking code. I normally put it in the header myself, but there we go. Pop that in there, hit save, and if we go back to this one here, refresh again, and now it should track the lead. It says optimistically. Why isn't that working? Good. Paste. preview. There we go. And it worked after all. It was just messing with me. Okay, that's cool. So that is how we're actually going to put the page in there, put the code in there for the pixel and all that good stuff. But because we want to retarget people which have been onto our customers' websites, we want to do something slightly different. So I'm going to pause the video and then we'll get back onto that. I'm going to use my Quicksilver Surf School Nuki example again. I'm not going to just target or retarget people who just happen to land on this page. I want to be a bit deeper than that. So I'm going to go ahead and have a look at their reserve page. I'm going to copy that because that is what I want to retarget. So anyone that's been on this page, I can send a retargeting ad, which would basically be, hey, did you forget your booking? Go ahead, click the button to select your slot right now. That's kind of like the ad that I want to run. Right, so what I've done now is I've gone into an ad account, I've gone into audiences, and I'm going to create an audience now based on people visiting the website. So I want to go for sources, people go to the website, and this is going to be people who went to specific pages, and I'm going to copy that and paste that in there. Now, obviously, at the moment, that's saying, oh no, it doesn't like it, but yours will be fine, trust me. So this will be booking page visitors, and then create that audience. And that is then what we're going to use for the retargeting ads. So we want Facebook to send as many people to that, obviously to recognize that many people are going to that page itself, and then we can start sending ads to it. All right, so now we are here, we are ready to put our retargeting ad onto Facebook. And remember, we don't need to use a big budget for this. And this type of retargeting can be used for almost anything as well. So take what you've learned today and put it into action further down the line with any of the projects that you're doing. But for our thing that we're doing here right now, we want to help the businesses get more customers, and this is how we're going to set up the ads. It can't be much simpler than this. So I'm going to head over to Facebook to start with, and then I'm going to pop over to Business Manager, which you can find down here. I'm going to go over to that, and hang on, that's too far. So we went there. So I had these opened already. So give me a sec. And I basically selected the ad account that I wanted to use, because I have several, which I think was that one there. So clicked onto that and we ended up on this page. So now we want to create the campaign, and all we need to do really is send traffic. So to start with, we're just going to send traffic because all we want to do is get people that have already been onto our clients, the business's main website, and send them an offer. Okay, so this is going straight out to that. Now, some people may say that you want to go for conversions and run it so that Facebook will optimize for people that have not just only been on there, but also more likely to end up on this thank you page here. But we don't want to go too deep into that at the moment. It could be something that we add in as an extra video later on, but to start with, we're just going to go real basic. We want traffic. I'm going to give that a name. Surf lessons. Daily budget. We don't need to go crazy on this. We can literally drop it down to $5 a day, because it doesn't have to be expensive traffic and you don't have to run a whole bunch to it. We're not going to worry about A/B testing or even this optimization stuff as well, because you'll only have one ad running. Now you can test several different creators if you want, but let's just start off with one, and then you can change the photos if you want, or put a video in there as well. So we want to select the audience that we created previously, which is people which landed onto the customer's website. So in this case, I'm just going to use that one there, but you need to go and find the one that you actually created. And as far as location goes, now you could put worldwide location on there, because ultimately these people have already qualified themselves by being on the website itself. Or if you want to go real deep and just have an area around where the business owner operates, you can do that too, and you just select on location. So I could, let's say for example, I want to only focus on people that are around Newquay, and that will then go into this area here. Now again, like I said, it could be that, or you could just use it as people anywhere. So it says people living or recently in this location, because Facebook will know if they've logged in and where that is, because they keep tabs on us. So you can say people that are traveling in this location, recently there, or anything else. So I'm going to go people that are living in or recently in this location. Okay, so that would be normally how you do it. So I'd just use that. As far as like age goes, now if the business has like a customer avatar, which is generally in a certain age range, that's where you can select it here. Same if it's like a ladies salon, you don't really want to send it out to men, so you can alter the genders and stuff like this. And you don't need to bother about detailed targeting either, because the people, like I said, have already qualified because they've been on the website already. And we're just going to make sure we can save that in a minute if we want to, so it's a saved audience. And we want to decide where we're actually going to put these out as well. Now you could have it go everywhere if you wanted to. You could literally follow them around the internet. I generally find that it works best just by being on Facebook itself. So I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of right column. I don't want that, or video. I only really want it going into the actual news feed itself. So it's going to pop up when they go into Facebook. So let's just get rid of all this extra stuff that they have. There we go. And that is it. So yep, just on the news feed. But like I said, you can change it, you can alter it around if you want to. It's entirely up to you. As far as optimization, we just want link clicks on this, and then just below the screen that you can't quite see is a continue button. We're going to press that. Now we are going to make sure we put the Facebook page that we are operating under. So in this case, I think there's only a few that I've got here, so I'm going to use my personal one. But again, if you've created a new Facebook fan page, then you should have it on here as well. I don't know if I had that or not. There we go. Yeah, we can do that. And we just want to use a single image. And the website URL that we're going to send them to is the page that we created inside of Clickfunnels. So we're going to right click on the top, copy that, and right click there to paste that in. There we go. Fantastic. Good stuff. So we can add media, so we can add an image, and we're going to upload one of those images that we used previously before. So I'm just going to hit upload. And one of the ones that we used, was it downloads? Was it recent? Be in here somewhere. Let's see. Where did I put that image? It might be on desktop. Ah, there we go. Pop that in there. Says it likes it or doesn't like it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Try that one and see if that kicks up any errors. Nope, looks fine. Excellent stuff. Good, good, good. Right, so we've got that in there. We've got that in there. So we can change the headline, the primary text, and description as well. Come and get your special discount. So something which is targeted towards them. Come and get your special discount. And surfing lesson special, which is fine. Now you can add a little bit more information in there if you really want to, or anything else like that. We're going to track, we want to change that anyway, but it should be just on your own Facebook pixel. So that should be the new one there. That's for some reason has got an old one on that. And then all we need to do is hit confirm, and that is it. That is the ad up and running, good to go, and then you can obviously go back and tweak it, see how it's going, measure the conversion rates on your page as well. And we will talk later in the bonus section about how to optimize and how to go ahead and get more conversions from your actual page itself. So that is it. We are good, and all you need to do then is hit confirm. Now if the customer doesn't have payment details in yet, it will ask for that, or if you're running the ads for them, you make sure you put your payment details in, and that should be it. Now the only other thing that you can do is you can change all these different things here. So get offer is normally a decent button for this type of thing, and that will then send them directly to the page when they're good to go. And like I said, all you need to do then is hit the confirm button, and we are done. We are sorted. Congratulations. Now you might be thinking about where you can get these funnels for yourself to download for free, of course. So I've made this video showing you exactly how to get those, how to download it, and how to upload it into your ClickFunnels account. So go ahead, watch that video next, and I'll see you in that one.